Good afternoon, everybody. It's 5:15. I got Richard Silva on the line. He's running for Heber Utilities. I got his Facebook up page on. If you can see, that's his Facebook page. And here we go, Richard. I met Richard about 10 years ago at
Yeah,
some event, I think.
yeah.
And he's running for Heber Utilities. He's in the valley. I'm outside the valley. I'm in and outside the valley. I travel, so I'm constantly traveling myself. But it's election time, so I want Richard to say what he has to say for the people out in Heber.
Well,
Go ahead.
first thing first. Thank you for for putting me on, Daniel. Yeah. The reason I'm running for People Power Utility is because we got to do a lot of changes for our city. I see a lot of things that happening to us. We keep raising the water rates. We keeping damaging our environment. With all the pipes that geothermal plant is putting. Then the expansion of our total, they want to add more cattle feed to our land. But other than that, yeah, I mean I just want to make sure our city is run correct moving forward. Bringing the low water rates, our way of life, and our infrastructure. Our streets are just been abandoned. Our water sewers is bad here. Every time it rains, we get flooded. But other than that, that's the reason I'm running.
And you want to change Heber around, if I'm correct. You want to
Yeah,
change
that's
Heber and being a board member.
yeah, yeah. I do. It's we gotta have a say in this. Our city just is not progressing; it's disprogressing. We're not moving forward; we're going backwards. But we do have a lot of potential in our city. That's one thing that people don't realize. We do have a lot of potential for growth, a lot of potential for commercial for a lot of things. But I understand we do need a lot of things, but for most, it's way of life. What that defines that is our air pollution. It's so bad here in Heber. People don't realize that here in Imperial County, City of Heber is the number one. We have the bad air pollution here in Imperial County. We're number one. Then deal with that. Then we got the new river. Then we got to deal with the Almarin Canal. And now something came up, the expansion of Altora. Then the geothermal plants, they're putting a lot of pipes in the environment. They're killing the algae that makes for Heber to plant trees and for the grass to grow. I mean, it's just affecting everything. But again, once I get in, I try to improve Heber and moving forward and go from there.
What do you want to tell your people once you're elected? What do you plan to do? Changes or what? Not make changes, but what is your plan once you're in the board? Once you're elected?
Yeah, the first thing is, try to prevent all these big companies what they're trying to do in our city. But most of all is we need to lower our right of ways. Our rates are just going high. I mean, we're already at 140, and we're a town, a population of 4,000. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then from there, our infrastructure, our streets are it's just bad. And the other thing, eliminate the farm workers. They keep cruising through our main street, the tractor trailers and all that. But other than that, yeah, lowering the right of ways and fixing our infrastructure. That's one important thing. And from there, bringing commercial business to our city. We do have potential. I know everybody knows that a family dollar is coming in, from what I heard. And we can build the AMPM store in Arco. We have one already on 111 and Kiva Road. So we can continue from building from that. So, yeah, those are main goals that I want to do for Cedar Hill.
Yeah, because now as you said the water rates, I didn't know about that. Nobody's told me nothing about that. Even though I have friends that live in Heber, I have colleagues that live in Heber, I have family that live in Heber, so I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. But I didn't know about the water rates. I didn't know it was
yeah,
that bad.
we're at 140. They raised it up this in July, $2. I mean, I understand $2, but again, we're the highest. and we're a population of 4,000, and we're not even incorporated. We're not even a city. That's one thing that people don't realize. I mean, I don't understand why we're paying so much, given that we're not getting. Because my understanding is that anytime you raise water rates, you get revenue. If you're getting revenue, well, isn't that supposed to bring certain things into our city? But we're not getting anything. So and that's one thing that I hope the residents do understand that, and that's the reason I'm running, because we need a voice in our board members, not just so much for a board member, but for our city.
Richard, the next question would be, out of the 4,000 residents, have you had a chance to speak to the residents out there campaigning since you've been
Yeah,
on the foot?
yes, I have. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been getting good feedback. So hopefully, November 3rd, I'll get reelected.
Yeah, because I called the county earlier today, and they told me there's going to be absentee ballots boxes
Yeah,
through October already at post office, churches, key locations in every city. I was told today, so I'm glad to hear that. And those are the absentee ballots that are going to be coming in early. So they're going to be drop boxes now this year due to
yeah,
COVID. So
yeah. It's the right thing to do. Unfortunately, because of the COVID, the pandemic, since we got social distance, but this, it helps everybody. You just vote at home, and you turn it in, and you mail it, and that's it. It's a precaution. It's the right thing to do. I think that
yeah,
it helps everyone and being safe. And I understand the tradition is go out there and vote, and you get off your car and go out there and vote. But fortunately, because of the pandemic, it's the right thing. It was the right call by the governor, and keeping everybody safe. So the only thing is, now they gotta, once they receive the mail, just go out and vote.
my last question: how do you want people to reach you, through your cell phone or through Facebook?
Both, but basically they can do through Facebook. Will be will be the main point. But if they want to reach me my phone, it's right there on my Facebook page, and they can send me a text, comment, anything. I'll get back to them.
Yeah, because I saw that you had that on going back to. Oh, I just lost it. Um, yeah, here it is. I mean, I was gonna show everybody your Facebook page,
Yeah.
and it's your like page, and your numbers on here. I should 760-996-3772. So to like the page, you guys just share, and put Silva in office. He's done it for a while, and he's been out there advocating. So that's how I met you 10 years ago about think advocating.
Yeah, we did. We got we were talking about that. I think about last year, wasn't it? About 3 years ago, we talked about it, and before you moved, we were talking about it.
Yeah, yeah, it's been out there. I travel. I tell everybody to travel. I love traveling. That's my thing. But I had to get out of the valley. But this 2021 is going to change my life. I'm looking at another another county, if not another state. That's why I'm still debating the Biden right now, due to the high on renting. The renting is so high right now. Where I plan to go in the Bay Area. If not, it's lower in Idaho and Utah and Oregon. Oregon's so cheap right now.
Oh yeah.
And another place, they invited me to Atlanta, Georgia. A colleague of mine up there in Atlanta, he invited me también. He goes, "Hey, compa, come over here. We need your help over here."
There you go.
So, so those avenues are calling me already from.
Well,
They
anyway, at
see
least
the
you're getting
show.
moving.
Oh, I mean, I'm telling you this: Atlanta, Georgia, Oregon, Idaho, Portland, Washington, Seattle. Yeah, they're calling me over my show now. My show's
Yeah,
out there now. It's
there you
That's
go.
why I want to thank people in Heber for sharing. Heber's like on my second on my list about Central, and it goes into Mexicali, LA, Idaho. So but my number one viewers are in your town, to let you know right now.
Okay,
Silva.
great, awesome.
My
All
my
right, Daniel.
top topper viewers are in Heber, California. I just couldn't believe when I saw the my viewership numbers. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I was excited to hear that Heber's listening.
All right. That's awesome.
So yeah, it's
Well,
incorporated, but it once you guys incorporate yourself, be awesome. More better than without the county. That's what I'm looking forward.
yeah, we had a good chance of that. So it's gonna take a little while. I think about 2 to 3 years. So it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, look at Calapat, look at Hopeville.
Yeah.
Look at those other cities. Sealy's not incorporated, but Sealy's County, like you guys. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to thank your viewers. I am taking sponsorship, so any of the people out there, I'm looking sponsorship. I interviewed Mr. Moreno earlier, and he asked me too. So I'm taking sponsorships. I'm taking viewerships. So if you guys are interested, you know, um, I want to thank Heber, like I said. Well, my other side is beeping, but yeah, I want to thank Silva for his time. I know you're busy. Everyone has a
Okay.
busy schedule due to COVID, and yeah. So I thank you for your time. I'm gonna share your Facebook again, and let everybody know to click on you, like your page, see what you're doing out there, and that's all I gotta say. And thank you, Richard, for your time and making this happen.
All right. Thank
So
you, Daniel, for having me on.
you're welcome. I'll
All right.
see you then, buddy.
Yes,